Uh, we live, we live. All right, just a quick little lesson. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Wakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone for teaching me the truth 100% securely. I would like to give a salutation to the Akim and Aqua who are listening and studying to show themselves approved. This is your brother Bayan from the Tulsa, Oklahoma, Hebrew Israelite camp coming back to you with another quick lesson. This is just a quick lesson through the spirit that I just wanted to do a lesson on examine thyself. All right, because we're coming into some heavy time to where World War III is getting ready to pop off. You got the food shortage getting ready to uh, make be known and be made manifest throughout the whole American economy, aka Babylon the Great. And this is a time where we should be holding on and holding fast to what we have. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna start this lesson off with let's get Luke. Bear with me for this is Luke chapter 9 and about the 62nd verse. And it says, and Yahweh said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. Okay, so anyone that start practicing the laws of Yahweh Shai and um, just basically just going back into the world, pretty much, they're not fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So, like I said earlier, it's better to hold fast to what you have. Okay, so going back, so in these times we have to continue to dig within ourselves and see what flaws that we might have. Okay, so this is second Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. And it says, examine yourself, whether you be in the faith, prove your own self. Know ye not your own self, how that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach is in you, except ye be a reprobate. Okay, and notice how it said, except ye be a reprobate. When you go to the meaning of reprobate, it says, just doing a quick Google search, it says an unprincipled person. Okay, and similar meanings to that is rogue, villain. Okay, so going back and reading that again, it said, examine yourself whether ye be in the faith, prove your own self. Know ye not your own self, how that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach is in you, except ye be a reprobate. Okay, if you're a reprobate, that means you're a person that have no moral, no standard. Okay, so when you examine yourself, you're basically putting a standard on yourself to create a balance to where when you get ready to make a decision, you're making a decision based on the laws of Yahweh Shah, based on the scripture. Okay, and getting precepts on that. This is Lamentation 3 and 40. It says, let us search and try our ways and turn again to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, that's Lamentation 3 and 40. Let us search and try our ways. Okay, they try. They basically gaining experience, gaining gain the experience. Let us search and try our ways. Okay, and turn again to Yahweh Bashim Shai. So there's a quick precept that goes into that, what it says, wise man falls 7 times, which that's Proverbs 24 and 16, and get that. Okay, it said, for a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Okay, so when you go back into Lamentation 3 and 40, it says, let us search and try our ways. Okay, so you're like that wise man that fallen 7 times. Okay, you're gonna, of course, you're gonna go through the trials and tribulations, the temptation that's gonna cause you to fall 7 times. but you keep on trying, you keep getting back up, that goes into um, basically enduring all the way to the end. But going back to Proverbs 24:16, and it says, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Okay. And let's get the word that meaning for mischief. Bear with me. Mischief. Just doing a quick Google search real quick. It said mischief, a playful bit misbehavior or troublemaker, especially in children. Okay. And it says harm or trouble caused by someone or something. All right. So that goes back to the very first precept, which is 2 Corinthians 13:5. All right. So let's read the Lamentation 3:40. It says, let us search and try our ways and turn again to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, and then at Proverbs 24:16, where it says, for a just man falleth 7 times and rise up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. So you have to examine yourself and see whether you are a just man or you that wicked man that's going to fall into mischief. Okay, so that's just a quick precept to cover that up, right? So going into more precept into examine yourself. This is Psalms chapter 4 and verse 4. It says, stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still, Salah. Okay. Commune with your own heart. Okay. So digging that basically that word heart goes into la, the Hebrew word Allah, la, and it goes into your mind. Okay. So you have to be able to control your thoughts. All right, so you can't just be out here beating yourself up when you are that just man. You fall 7 times. Don't beat yourself up thinking like, oh man, I shouldn't have done this and that. No, you get up and you examine yourself and you get up and you say, what did I do wrong? Okay, these are the thoughts that come to mind. You just to keep pushing forward. But if you're that person that beating yourself up and you sitting here saying, man, I can't do this and all of that, you're going to be that wicked man that's going to fall into mischief. Okay. And this is Psalm 26:2. It says, examine me, O Lord, Yahweh about you, Yahushua, and prove me, try my reign and my heart. Okay. So this is in the book of Psalm, this is David, he's praying. Okay, for first and foremost, he's praying to Yahweh. Okay, and he basically letting Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shape and mold him into his image. Okay, so I'm gonna read that again. This is Psalm 26:2. It said, examine me, O Lord, and prove me and try my reins in my heart. Okay, so this is giving yourself over to a servant for and letting the Lord. And this is also going into trusting the Lord. That's Proverbs 3:5. Okay. So it's giving yourself over to the Lord and have him take the reign. Okay. And put the Lord Yahweh outside in the driver's seat of your life. Okay. This is of Job 13:23. It says, how many are my iniquity and sin? Make me to know my transgression and my sin. All right. So that's going back into examining yourself. Okay, you have to know your transgression. You also have to know where you went wrong at. Okay, and this is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 31. It said, for if we judge ourselves, we should not be judged. And that's spot on right there. For if we judge ourselves, we should not be judged. So in a nutshell, it's basically saying that when you judge yourself, and we should not be judged in a sense that somebody might come and acknowledge a mistake that you made, but you already know. So it's not going to be, it's not going to be in a. Let me read that again. Say it for you. We judge ourselves, and we should not be judged. So if we should not be judged. So somebody is going to come to you, and they might judge you, might say some things that you already know about yourself. So it ain't going to be. It shouldn't even be a conversation, so to speak. Okay. Um, and this is the book of Sirach 18 and 20. And it says, before judgment, examine thyself. And in a day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. Okay, and this is the whole point right here. We want to find mercy. We want to endure into the end so we can live life everlasting. Okay, and we don't want to be that wicked man that take his hand off the plow. All right, remember Lot's wife. And it says, and then the last precept that I have right here, this is Psalm 119 and 59. And it says, I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimony. Okay. So then going back into a lot of precepts on to examining thyself. All right. And then I want to end this off with the book of Micah. I believe that's 2 and 10. No, Salacha. It's actually this is Micah chapter 7 and verse 9. Okay. And it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Right. So that's just spot on. That should bring this whole lesson into a nutshell right here. So real quick, I'm gonna go back and read the book of Psalm. Okay, because that go hand in hand with Psalm chapter 26 and 2. And it said, examine me, O Lord, and prove me, try my reins and my heart. All right. So when you allow the Lord to examine you, okay, just like what it said in the book of Micah, this is what you're saying. Okay. Micah 7 and 9. And it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord. Yeah, how about you, Yahweh? So when you go into Psalm 26 and 2, it says, examine me, O Lord. Okay, so you're bearing the indignation of the Lord. Okay. And it says, because I have sinned against him. All right, that goes back to the covenant that the nation of Israel had broke with the Lord Yahweh Yahushua. And it said, until he plead my cause and execute my judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Okay, so that was just a quick lesson that I just wanted to get out. Uh, and I want to say Salakia as well, because I've been trying to put out lessons, and I had, some electronic issues, man. Esau Edom is messing with my phone, so I'm just gonna start doing live lessons for now until I figure that out. Anyway, uh, Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying and straight to the point. And with that, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth 100% securely. Shalom, DTA, Abba, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.